Hey Tequila peeps, Tequila Hombre here, and today we're taking another adventure with Shopping with the Hombre, where today we're taking a look at El Cerrito Liquor here in Corona, California. Let's not waste any more time, let's go check it out. All right, entering the store, you can see there's a huge wall of tequila back here. This is our tequila expert, Jazz. How you doing, Jazz? All right, so let's check out and see what this available here in the store and their selection. All right, turn it on the first row. Of course, you got your junk tequila, no good. Then some vodka, but then, of course, Fortaleza. So if you're looking for Fortaleza, wonder where to get it, drive down here to Corona, you can grab it. They have G4, Yayo Reposado, and, of course, Cimarron, which is a good budget option. Then we have some Kettle One stuff mixed in here. And then Don Rico tequila, which... and we have some more... some Uno Organic from 123. That's David Rivandi's brand. That's good. Mixed in with some Smirnoff stuff. It's kind of a smorgasbord of different things mixed in on this first... Okay, now if you look at some of the top shelf stuff here, stuff hiding on the shelves, you can find some interesting tequilas. There's Hotel California, which is okay, Ghost, Costa Vizela. But let me see if we can find some interesting bottles up here that may be hard to find. There's some Carrera, which I've always liked Carrera. Nico Real's a good one. El Charo, Tanteo's okay. Then we have all the Don Abraham. Malavita, of course, is good. They have a display case here in the back of the store too, which you have all your pretty bottles, all your stuff where they do Huichol Indian art on it. And Mandala's an additive bomb. Dinasta Real additive bomb. I wouldn't touch that stuff. These all come from a distillery called the Candy Factory. This is all additive bombs, additive bombs. Now, Dos Artes, if you look for 1588 on the NOM, that is a good non-additive free tequila, but the other stuff has additives in it. Negra, Damimas, additive bomb, additive bomb, additive bomb. We're hitting the additive bombs here. Addictivo, of course, a major additive bomb. It's like a nuclear additive bomb. Dos Artes, additive bomb, additive bomb. More Addictivo. Additive bomb, Cavadoro, of course, world-renowned additive bomb, and the Dos Artes Añejo and Reposado. These are all additive bombs. So this white one, the Plata, is not an additive bomb. If you want to try Dos Artes and get a nice bottle, that one, check the NOM. If it's from 1588, it's made at a good distillery. Then we have Insolente, which is an additive bomb. Patron isn't an additive bomb, but it's overpriced at $3.99 for that. And Partida, which is junk tequila. Grand Patron, overpriced. Herradura used to be really good, not anymore. And then we have a Fortaleza Reposado Winter Blend 2021 stashed back here. So if you're looking for that, you might want to come back here and check out these bottles and see what they're going for. That's available here. All right, so back here we have your Clase Azul additive bombs, which, you know, I don't particularly like those that much. And then down here, Casamigos additive bomb. Casa Dragonis is diffused garbage. Then we have Patron, which is overpriced bland tequila made for people that don't like to taste flavor. And then this Patron, I've heard mixed reviews about it. Most people say it's over-oaked. I haven't personally invested in it myself. Garbage, diffused garbage. Correo used to be really good, but now it's diffused garbage. San Mateus is really good, no additives. A great bargain, extra Neo, especially at $49.99. You can come and get it here. Diffused garbage. Don Fulano, of course, is good. They have all the Don Fulanos here. And then Tequila General is out of 1414, which it's It's good. They're kind of expensive, or at least they dropped their price somewhat now. The Joven's $99. When he first asked me if we would feature it, they wanted like $180 for it. So it's a better reasonable price at $99 for the Joven, and I don't know, $59.99 for the Blanco now, $54.99. G4 is good, very good, of course. Felipe Camarena, can't go wrong. Caballito Cerrero is very good. I think the newer stuff that they're bringing in now isn't as good as the old stuff used to be, but it's still worth a grab. Montegabe, of course, is good. They do some really interesting things with wine barrels. And Especial, this one I'm not too familiar with. And down here we have Centenario, which used to be really good, but now it's diffused garbage. Casamigos, garbage. Additive bombs. Don Julio used to be really good. Now they're buying diffused juice, and this is additive bomb, so don't buy that either. More Don Julio. Maestro, stay away from that. Terramana, the rock stuff, you see my review on that. I don't like that at all. Siete Laguas Tecadas, $129.99, good price for that. This is a good tequila. It's just overpriced for what you get. Siete Laguas de Tanya is a very good extrañejo. Recommend that. Siete Laguas is a really good brand. You can't go wrong. Fernando really knows what he's doing there at this distillery, and it's a prime example of a really good tequila. And then down here we have diffused Tres Generaciones, which is not good. Salsa. Herradura used to be good, but now it's diffused and their stuff just doesn't taste good anymore. Casadores, even the Benuelos family won't drink that anymore, so I'd leave that alone. Corazon is good. It's out of San Matias. It's good. San Matias Tahona, always a great choice. The Blanco, Repo, all good choices there. El Mayor's good. Of course, Wild Common. We have Volans here. Atanasio, which is the distillery that Cascanas used to rent. They're not there anymore, though. And then we have Código, which for me is kind of rough. I'd stay away from it. Don Vicente, also out of 1579. It's very good. Definitely recommend that. El Tequileño, of course, Tony Saez. Very good stuff. You can't go wrong with that. Crotona, people like it. I'm not a big fan. Arete is always solid. You can never go wrong with Arete, especially their Artesanal Suave line. Very good. Up here we have Tapatio, always a great choice. They have a good selection Tapatio here. Then they have your Cascanes, which is always a good choice as well. Tears of Llorona, very good choice for people like Extrañejo. Really interesting flavor profile. Prima, of course, actually out of 1579, also very good. And Lalo, of course, good friend of mine, very good tequila, very enjoyable. Then we have your Ocho line here. So we have all the Ocho stuff here, El Cerrito. They have everything here. It's great. So they actually have a vintage 2018 Extrañejo too, which is good. They have Cascoin, good selection of Cascoin. The Siempre Vivo, which I'm not a big fan of, but some people like it. It's got a really funky flavor for me, and so I'm not a big fan of that. And of course, El Tesoro, which is Carlos Camarena stuff, and I'm always a big fan of Carlos Camarena and anything he does. And up here, of course, we have a couple more. We have the Repo and the Blanco of El Tesoro, and then Mijenta Blanco and Mijenta Repo, which are both great choices as well. Top shelf, he has all the top shelf stuff. Siembra Azul, very good. Can't go wrong with Siembra Azul. Excelia is very good too, especially if you can find it. If it's from La Alteña, definitely grab that because it was great coming out of La Alteña. Then your Artenam Selecciones, which are very good. More Excelia. Corcel, I'm not a big fan of. Villalobos, also out of La Alteña. Inspiro, which is great. It's a Ana Romana tequila. Amatitan, I'm not a big fan of. Everything that comes out of that distillery, I've never been a big fan of. Then we have Terralta, which Terralta is great stuff. He has the Extrañejo, the Reposado, and the Blanco. Can't go wrong with any of those. And then, of course, the Fuente Seca. Lots of options for Fuente Seca. And they do great stuff, and you can't go wrong with anything out of 1146, really. Okay, and then over here we have some Oro de Lida, some Curado, which is really good. That's also out of La Alteña. Pasote is really good. Now the Orgullo brand's no longer being made, so that's a discontinued bottle right there, and that's good stuff as well. And then Tequila Hombre, which I'm not a big fan of, out of 1414. Quita Peñas is actually a pretty decent tequila. for the price and stuff. So I actually enjoy that one. And then we start getting into more other different liquors and stuff on this side. All right, and then we have the lower shelf, which Astral's okay. Reserva de Familia, no, for me. Corazon, Artisanal Edition, that's a good bottle here. Azuñia is good. This is an older Azuñia Blanco, which is good. Avion's Charo's garbage. Husong's additive bomb. Big, massive bottle of garbage. This is Espolón, which is a good budget brand. Hornitos is diffused garbage. I'm not familiar with the Milagro. It's like, nah, just forget it. Other better stuff to buy. Luna's all the same. Exotico's a mixer at best. Código's too harsh for me. Revolucion is the only brand out of Cascoin that uses, actually two brands that use additives. Atanasio is okay. It's Casa Noble, no, avoid it. Even the old owners don't drink that stuff anymore. And Yayo, of course, is always solid out of 1414. John Bolger does a great job with that brand. They also feature a pretty impressive mezcal selection. Of course, we have your Rey Campero, which is, these are good, and I like these small flask bottles. Bruxo's okay. Leyendas is good. These are all good mezcals. We have a good selection of mezcals here. Different stuff to try. Mezante, small bottles of Mezante, which are good. Amaris is good. It's a good mezcal. So he has Real Minero, Tapanal, Costa Histórico, Cruz Fuego, Macorichos, some Los Vecinos de Campo. This is a good beginner brand. Siempre Metal, Rey Campero, and there's a bunch of other stuff behind their shipments here. They have Mezante, Nacional, Bozal, which can never go wrong with Bozal. Cinco Sentidos, which is always great in small batches, and Mezante. It's the La Luna, Chacolo, which is always a good brand as well. Neta, which is solid. Origen Reyes, which is solid. Del Mague, which is solid. La Locura, which is solid. Vago, which is always great. The Vaguelote Espadin. Palomo, which is good. Malbien, very good mezcal line. It's not really mezcal, uncertified mezcal. And Malbien, more Malbien. So lots of good mezcal stuff here at El Cerrito Liquor.
All right, so that was my visit to El Cerrito Liquor, and I enjoyed checking out their agave selection. Really impressive. They have a lot of really good additive-free tequilas and stuff there. And I was talking to Jazz further, and he was telling me that they're actually going to set up a section of the store where when you go in, it's all going to be just additive-free tequila. So if you're looking for additive-free, you can walk into El Cerrito Liquor in Corona, go to that section, and anything you pick is going to be additive-free. Jazz himself is a big proponent of additive-free tequilas and really loves a great tequila. So I really enjoyed my visit there at El Cerrito Liquor. And if you're here in Southern California, make sure you head out to Corona and check it out. Really impressive selection. And they actually have some rare bottles too that you might be interested in picking up. So there you go. If you like the information I shared here about shopping at El Cerrito Liquor, make sure you click that thumbs up, give me a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido. I post videos like this all the time, and we'd love to have you come check them out and also comment and participate in the Tequila Hombre community. So make sure you click that subscribe button there and the notification bell next to it. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So hey, if you stop and shop at El Cerrito Liquor, you'll be in good shape. Salud.